Hello, Cancer. It's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here with your November 2025 general reading. We are looking at the first half of November, and this reading is for you, the water sign of Cancer. I hope everyone's doing well. Thanks so much for taking the time to be here. Please do like and subscribe. And if you know any of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, it's helpful to watch those videos as well for additional perspective. If something really resonates and hits home with you, and you'd like to see how it affects or plays out in your own personal life and situation, or you just really like the reading style, if you're interested in a personal reading with me for yourself or perhaps as a lovely gift for someone else, you can email me for more information, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can click on the description box below to see that contact info as well. I can usually get back to you within 24 hours. I offer lots of different readings, types, lengths, cost, styles, spreads. I do love and romance, relationship compatibility, career, work, money, investment, 6 and 12-month overviews, and I'm pretty diligent about timely scheduling as well. So if you're interested, please email me. Okay, Cancer, let's see what the first half of November has in store for you. We begin with the Six of Cups, nostalgia, the past, history, naivety, sometimes looking at things through rose-colored glasses, or just people, places, situations that there is a historical connection with. There's history there. Can go all the way back to childhood or just some kind of history. The desire to try and recapture something perhaps from the past for some of you. Next, we have the Six of Swords, a card of healing, a transitional time of healing, meaning the worst is behind you, and the path, while it may have been prompted by something different, there's a lot of emotional healing and help on this path. You're not quite to the other shore and on solid ground yet, but you're definitely moving in the right direction. It suggests a transitional time, going through a transition, but there's healing on this path. We have the Four of Cups, which is a card that can speak of offers and opportunities, but it's a card that can represent a lack of appreciation or boredom or apathy as well. Sometimes it can represent somebody who's in a situation that is not ideal or they don't like it, even though they are getting some needs met from it. But it's kind of like they're on autopilot. If there's a new offer or opportunity in front of them, you know, the energy is kind of stagnant, so they're just kind of stuck there, even though they could move on into something different, something new, perhaps something better. Your crowning energy, overall focus or theme for the first half of November is the Tower, which represents change, sometimes sudden or unexpected change. Sometimes we initiate the Tower ourselves. The Tower usually represents the breakdown or destruction of old constructs, old ideas, ideologies. Sometimes it can come across initially as very positive change. Sometimes it can be very challenging because it ends or destroys or breaks down something. But it's always there to realign us on a path that's going to be much better for us. It represents letting go of the old and an opportunity to for regrowth, rebirth, and transformation moving forward, because something is no longer meant to be part of our lives anymore. Whether it's viewed at the time as positive or negative, it's always meant to put us on a much better path, a path that we're more in alignment with. Whether it comes in unexpectedly, or we initiate it ourselves, and I go unexpectedly because sometimes the Tower comes after Spirit has given us multiple opportunities to make a change in a situation. We've chosen not to, and so they come in into it for us. And the idea is to just go with it. It makes it easier and quicker just to go, okay, perhaps it's challenging or even painful. I don't like it, but I'm not going to fight it, resist it, or struggle, because that's a way to move through it easier and take what you can and move forward to rebuild and renew. But let's just see. Let's take a look at that Tower. It can represent a breakdown in physical constructs, you know, job, work, relationships. It can represent, you know, the ending of you know, an ideology that we have in our head, belief systems. It's meant to end something. It's meant to free us from something perhaps we couldn't free ourselves from before ourselves. The Fool and the Magician. It is literally bringing you the opportunity to start down on a brand new cycle, a brand new chapter in life, and take control of your own life. Take control and responsibility for manifesting the things that you want in your own life, rather than being stuck in a situation you don't like and blaming it on that situation or the other people involved in that situation. It literally, again, whether it's viewed positive or negative at the time it comes in, this is a general reading, so what it is and the intensity of it will vary, but it's literally giving you the opportunity to take control of your own life, to manifest the kind of life that you want on a brand new beginning. Let's take a look at the Six of Cups. It may be for some of you that the old situation, the situation which isn't healthy for you or it isn't right for you anymore, it may have been that you stayed in it too long, and you stayed in it too long because of, I don't know, things that happened in your childhood. You get certain messages, they're hard to overwrite, right? Six of Cups, that card of history and nostalgia, trying to recapture something, is clarified by the Four of Cups again. And the Ace of Cups. For some of you, it may be that you're trying to resuscitate something from the past which no longer fits the situation. For some of you, it might be a situation from the past, an old job, an old lover, something that's coming forward and making, and presenting some kind of offer or opportunity. Like a blast from the past kind of energy. This whole reading may be about that for some of you. A renewal of something that was started long ago. Maybe it didn't work out. Now, for some of you, it might be, your situation might be the opposite. It might be that you're clinging to something that you have a long time and a lot of time invested in, be it a job, be it a relationship, and there is a new opportunity in front of you, but you're still kind of clinging to the old. The Tower kind of comes in and wipes that out and gives you the opportunity to move forward and not cling to it anymore, whether it's physically or mentally and emotionally. Let's take a look at the Six of Swords, which is our card of transition and healing. Now, while the Tower, whatever that represents to you, if it has come in unexpectedly, it may cause change and chaos that's difficult. But the Six of Swords also represents that the transitional time has an awful lot of healing and balance in it. The Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Swords. You have some really potent combination of cards here, Cancer. I mean, the Tower, the Fool, and the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is probably related to that Tower card energy, and the Ten of Swords can represent, tens represent completion, something being done, something being over. It might even be a betrayal or feel like a betrayal of some kind. It's our traditional stabbed in the back card, but it also represents something's at an end. But swords is mental. It's governed by air, which governs our how we think, our intellectual landscape, right? So the Ten of Swords is coming to the challenging, perhaps painful realization that something is at an end, it's over, it's done, or it's simply not going to be the thing that you thought it was. And it can also, it might be feeling betrayed, either you betraying others or others, somebody else betraying you, feeling betrayed. But with the Wheel of Fortune, just like with the Tower and the Fool, there's a sense of a greater plan here. A divine plan, divine timing and orchestration is hugely at play here. And even though the change, or what precipitated the change, might have been difficult to deal with and accept, it's literally divine timing and orchestration that's bringing it in, because it's giving you the opportunity to move away from it once and for all. either by making that decision on your own, even if you're not sure entirely exactly what you're moving towards, or because another specific opportunity is coming in. It's meant for you to give you, it's kind of like you wouldn't let go of something. So Spirit has allowed something to happen that kind of gives you no choice, or at least leaves you with your eyes wide open, right? Let's take a look at this Four of Cups. It's like it feels, Cancer, like some of you have kept yourself chained to a situation by continuously telling yourself different stories about how it was going to change, or how it was going to get better, or how it was better than, the unknown out there, but still not a good thing for you. And Spirit has just come in and literally made it so that you have a clear path forward. The Lovers and the World. The Lovers on its surface is about relationship for sure, but it goes deeper than that too. It's also about, choices and decisions which impact us and impact other people, and that we have to be mindful of that. It also represents making decisions and choices that are in alignment with our true values. Success, achievement, a cycle coming to an end so that you can move on. It feels very much, Cancer, like you have been in a situation which you are not happy with. It might be about a relationship itself, or it might be in another area of life that has impacted a relationship, but you're being called to you're being called to make a choice here about what you do moving forward from now. Okay, so for some of you, perhaps that Tower card energy and the Ten of Swords energy, some of you, it may be, very difficult or even painful, a betrayal or a realization that this thing is just not going to be what I want it to be. And Spirit has allowed that to happen. Sorry, I turned down the music a little. Spirit has allowed it to happen so that it kind of frees you in a way. It might be challenging or even painful, but it also opens your eyes up. You can't deny something anymore. And that is kind of freeing in a way. That old saying, the truth will set you free. That's kind of the situation that I'm feeling here. And sometimes that truth is difficult to take in, but it does free us. It opens our eyes, right? All right, advice, guidance, feedback from Spirit. The Tower and Death, the Tower. I was looking at the Tower. The Emperor and Death. Literally, Spirit is giving you, just like the Magician, this is just like the Magician, the Fool, and the Tower, the Emperor and Death. It's literally about taking charge, taking control of your own life, and you're accountable for those changes. Taking charge of final endings and complete change, right? The death represents utter change, just like the Tower. It's like something comes in and ends, but it gives you the perfect opportunity to take charge and take control of your own life with no excuses and no justifications, right? Temperance, to create balance, harmony, and bring a sense of well-being, balance, harmony, and peace to your life. Whether this is in relationship, like it's all about a relationship or the relationship area of your life, or whether it's in work, career, and money, but something which has an impact on your relationship or your personal life. Because what's important here that I'm seeing is no more reasons, excuses, and justifications for allowing an unhappy situation to continue. It's time to take accountability for what we manifest in our own life, and to make sure that the choices and decisions we make are in alignment with our own values, even if it's difficult, even if the people we want to be in that same alignment with are not, then it means that we have to move forward anyway. That's kind of what I'm getting here. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Cancer, those are your messages for the first half of November 2025. And for those of you for whom they hit home and made sense, I hope it was helpful and relevant for you, gave you some food for thought. If it did, and you would like to explore it a little further, what it means in your own personal life and situation, or you just like the reading style, again, if you're interested in a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else, feel free to email me for more information, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can click on the description box below to see that contact info as well. I would love to hear from you. I'd be delighted to work with you. I will see you all in a short while. Be safe, be well, always be blessed. Hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.